Hi, welcome to my channel. So I want to talk about one of the climate change problem mitigation techniques, which is carbon sequestration using seaweed. Now, this technique is currently under research by scientists across the world. So, what is seaweed? It is nothing but a macroalgae. It grows in seawater, ocean water. It is utilized in several industries. For example, food industry. So, Japanese food, which is sushi, which is very famous, that uses seaweed. It's also utilized in pharmaceutical industry. It is utilized as a gelling agent, thickening agent. Now, what is sequestration? Sequestration is nothing but separation or isolation. So, in this case, separation of carbon. So, what happens is huge quantities of seaweed um, are cultivated, and that absorbs the CO2 and traps the carbon. And if it is sunk deep into the ocean, then a gap is created in that part of the ocean as far as CO2 is concerned, and because of that gap, to maintain the equilibrium, more CO2 is absorbed, and the cycle repeats. So the carbon which is trapped deep into the ocean, okay, that has to be treated, and that remains trapped for years together, for decades, for millennia. It can be utilized, the seaweed and hence the carbon can be utilized as biofuel, then bioplastic, and also seaweed can be utilized as animal feed, right? So this when it is used as animal feed, it helps in reducing methane emissions from cattle, so that is an advantage. And it can also act as blue carbon. For example, blue carbon, that is, it is absorbed by mangroves, seagrass, phytoplankton, so on. Now, there are several challenges also. For example, it is very difficult to track the this whole process deep in the ocean. So that is there, and also the acidicity of the ocean levels increases because the pH gets reduced due to the high amounts of CO2. So that is detrimental to the ecosystem and marine life. And then investments are huge to cultivate large quantities of seaweed, and there would be a difference in the investments as far as developing countries and developed countries are concerned. So we need to ensure that the this technique is applied uh, in a balanced way in different parts of the oceans of the world. So this technique, as I said, is under research by scientists across the world, and it will be interesting to see what happens in this front in the years to come. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do share this, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.